The Palestinian population welcomed them. They saw this as sort of a natural outcome, in part because historically Jews and Muslims and Christians in the Middle East got along. I mean, you have to remember that even during the Crusades, the native Christian population, if it had been open to the Crusader states in the beginning, totally rejected the Crusader states by the end and were siding with their fellow Muslims against the Crusaders, and the Jewish population was always against the Crusaders. There was this history of Muslims knew the Jews were their allies, and so the idea of Jewish Europeans coming to Palestine, the Palestinians welcomed them in. There's account after account after account of Palestinian families letting Jewish Poles move into their homes and live with them, and then they would do something foolish like go on vacation and come back, and the Jewish population in the home said, no, this is our home now, and you can't come back into it. And so there was this strange effect of the Palestinians going, yeah, sure, come. The Jewish immigrants to Palestine,
sorry, this was like 1910, 20s, like
10s, 20s, 30s. Some of them began to do terrorism. And so there were terrorist organizations formed. They began attacking British assets. They attack hotels, British military bases. So there's a violent element to this. There was also an attempt to simply legally purchase land. And the Zionists ended up purchasing somewhere around 5-10% of Palestine legally. And then in the process, there was attempts to create land confiscation where they would just go onto a piece of land that nobody owned and begin colonizing. The World War II happened.
Do you think the early relationship between Palestinians and Jewish immigrants could have stayed peaceful? Why or why not?